What's up guys, it's BD here, and this is the review of the Asus ROG Harp Ace Extreme. A new interesting mouse from Asus featuring a carbon fiber shell. So let's take a look to see today, is carbon fiber the future of gaming mice? Alright, so price is one area that is at a premium with a carbon fiber mouse. It's coming in at $250. That puts it out of reach for a lot of people, and it's going to cost a lot of people to bust out the pitchforks right off the bat. Puts it in the same category as the Razer Viper Mini Ultimate, which is one of the priciest mice out at $275. The other carbon fiber mouse that I could find, the M3K, was priced at $350 at launch, and that's a small fingertip mouse, and this one seems to be using more material than that mouse. From a price standpoint, this is a very niche product, and I don't think that we're ready to fully switch everything over to carbon fiber just yet until the price goes down. The unboxing experience is at a premium here. It has that follow-away box revealing the sexy carbon fiber mouse. Super satisfying experience and important in my opinion when you're charging this much for a mouse. It also reveals the storage case which fits all the dongles and the mouse. This is going to be great for a lot of pros who travel a lot, as you can just stick your mouse and all your dongles and everything that you need right into that case and it'll be protected. They also include a pair of PTFE feet and one set of glass. So the top of the mouse is carbon fiber and the sides are still plastic with etched lines for grip. I was a little disappointed, not gonna lie, to see the entire mouse just not filled out with carbon fiber. That would have been sick. I did find the mouse to be a little slippery on the sides where the plastic was compared to where the carbon fiber was. I thought that the roles would be reversed, but the carbon fiber is actually pretty grippy on here, but still could use some grips. The sides don't creak even with the combination of the carbon fiber on top with the plastics on the side. It has really good structural integrity, which is what carbon fiber would be known for. You can definitely feel it, like the bottom where the plastic is versus the carbon fiber on the top. This thing is super solid on here, a little flexible down on the bottom. And that is the real strength of carbon fiber used in a mouse. It's lightweight, but still strong at the same time. But I feel like companies have been doing a really good job reducing the weight of mice and keeping them structurally strong with plastic already. Now, another strong material is magnesium that's being used in mice, but then you're gonna sacrifice the weight and then they have to resort to cutting these big holes into the mouse. Carbon fiber strikes a nice, perfect balance between the two, being lightweight and strong. The weight is actually more than I expected. I was expecting more of a significant weight reduction from the original Harp Ace, which is 54 grams, making this only a 7-gram difference by going carbon fiber. If they got it all the way down to like 30 or 35, I think that would be much more groundbreaking and extreme, as this mouse calls itself. All in all, the weight distribution is really good and it feels really lightweight in the hand. On the bottom, they have a DPI button, wireless, RF, and Bluetooth modes. Definitely stick with that 2.4 gigahertz wireless mode for the best gaming performance. Now, shape is king, as a wise man once said. This is a medium-sized mouse for claw. It has a rounded but slim hump. The shape to me felt a bit awkward. The hump did irritate my palm after a certain amount of time as the mouse would shift while micro adjusting. I'm one of those people that claw, but the mouse is always kind of being adjusted with my fingertips at the same time, and I felt that like rubbingness all over the back of my palm with this bigger hump. And it's not like a smooth hump, it's more of a kind of slender, pointy hump. So I don't know, I was just getting some irritation there, something to notice. It didn't just disappear in my hand like something like a Maya X8K or a Viper V3 Pro. I would say that this is a claw grip mouse first and foremost because of that big butt, and then fingertip, you know, that can be second. I found that the hump would get in the way when pushing and pulling with fingertips, so I think this is just like a claw mouse. And then palm, again, I was getting some irritation, and when I laid my palm completely on it, you're gonna get that gap, making it like a relaxed palm. You can't get that like straight fingered palm, like grip, like that simple grip, you know? All in all, I know the shape was designed by pros. I'm definitely far from being a pro. I'm just a casual, so what do I know? But to me, there's just other more comfortable mice out on the market. And that is why shape is king, because what works for me might not work for you. So you really have to decide, are you a hump person? Are you a skinny hump person? Or do you like a fatter hump? That is up to you to decide. For me, I like a fatter, more rounded hump. That is just me. The buttons are the 100 million ROG optical switches. They aren't the lightest switches in the world, but they do have a nice feedback. I think the carbon fiber material comes into play here when combined with the shell. Coming from the new Maya X8K that I just reviewed and tested, the Lamzu is night and day and really sets a new standard in my head without even like really thinking about it. The side buttons are actually done really nicely. I like the size of them. I like the placement of them. Super satisfying feedback on them. The scroll wheel is using a TTC gold scroll wheel encoder and it feels really nice and buttery, but nice and defined at the same time. Let's drop a sound test of the Harp Ace Extreme and see what this new carbon fiber shell can do. All right, so what was your guys' thoughts on the mouse? Could you hear what I was talking about? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, as for the software, they have the Armory Crate and Armory Crate Gear software. The Gear software won't install the full suite, but will be geared more towards the peripherals. So I definitely recommend installing that one over just the regular Crate. Inside the software, pretty basic stuff here like the button assignment, pull rate, you can do an angle adjustment, DPI, and a liftoff distance. The software overall is just pretty basic, gets your basic needs taken care of, and then you can just delete it off your computer if you don't need to adjust it. And again, you always have the DPI button on the bottom if you need on-the-go switching. For the battery life, I'm a little disappointed. The battery life is coming in at 70 hours with the lights off and then 53 with the RGB on. So I'm hoping that those numbers are in the 8,000 hertz running mode, but I highly doubt it. I think it's more in the 1,000 hertz range. If it's in the latter, the 1,000 hertz range, I think that that's a little low in 2024, especially since this is called the extreme version of the mouse. I want extreme battery life, I want extreme materials, I want extreme performance. I want it all in this mouse, especially for $250. I'm just being a little snooty because they are charging a premium for this product. Sensor is the Aimpoint Pro sensor, performs great, top of the line, felt super accurate during my time with it. This sensor is considered to be one, if not the lowest latency sensors out on the market at the moment, and the performance shows. It's a really good mouse. I didn't notice any jitteriness, I didn't notice anything going on, slowness or delays. It was just a perfect performing mouse. Now, in conclusion, the shape wasn't for me, but for some people, they're gonna love it. The carbon fiber is super interesting, but on the pricey side. I don't think Asus is price gouging on that one though, especially seeing some of the other carbon fiber mice on the market. Will carbon fiber be the future? Not until the pricing comes down, in my opinion, but this is a great way to not have holes and also get the weight down, all while keeping it structurally sound. The buttons are decent, but could use some work. I thought they really nailed them on the Keras too, but here they kind of took a step back. It could be due to the materials that they used here. Lastly, they are updating their plastic to a smoother finish, but until then, this one still has the older one, and it's a little slippery, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even with those etched lines on the side for more grip. There are some minor things that need improving here, but that will come with time and experience using this carbon fiber material. But Asus, I think, really is an underdog, even though they have, you know, the motherboards, they have the monitors, they're really trying to bring themselves up in the peripheral space. And I think this is a step in the right direction, and they are improving with every mouse release. So guys, if you want to check it out, go check it out. You got some extra cash to burn, why not? It's a very interesting mouse and a good way to get your hand on a carbon fiber mouse. All right guys, so that's gonna do it on this video of the Asus ROG Harp Ace Extreme. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It has been your boy BT. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.